Today, let's talk about something crucial for professionals that are stepping into the consultancy world, right? Finding the right price for your expertise. First, let's consider three fundamental factors. One, your unique expertise and years of experience, the market rates in your industry, and the tangible value that you plan to deliver to your customers. High level and at a practical framework, think about calculating your rate like this. Start with your target annual income, then factor in business expenses, 20 to 30% minimum. Count for non-billable time, such as admin work, marketing, things like that. And then divide by your billable hours. For example, so if you want to earn $100,000 annually, add 30% for expenses, so that rounds up to $130,000. Assume 1,000 billable hours per year. So your base hourly rate, and I'm doing the math real quick, I already wrote this down, would be about $130 an hour. Pro tip, don't just focus on hourly rates though. Consider value-based pricing packages, strategy sessions, monthly retainers, project-based fees. Be creative with your creativity when pricing out your value. Remember, charging too little can actually hurt your credibility, and your pricing should reflect your true value and your true expertise. The most successful consultants, the most successful subject matter experts, trusted advisors regularly review and adjust their rates as they gain more experience and deliver greater value to their clients. So I ask you, what's your expertise worth? And don't be afraid to price it accordingly.
Hey, thanks, James, for sharing your insights. I think one of the areas I think we're talking about, like charging your worth. I was literally just having this conversation the other day. So, like when I was in corporate America within the retail space, I had no issues with talking about my salary. Right, what I thought my salary should be, well, from one role to the next, and this and that, and vice versa. Never had any problems speaking up for what I felt my salary was going to be. But then when I moved into this entrepreneurial space, I found it very difficult to talk about my worth and initially to even ask for what I felt my worth was. I think partly because in corporate America, there are a lot of benchmarks and tangible things that I could point to that would add value to my case around what my salary was going to be. But as an entrepreneur, when you're first starting out, right, people are paying for your thoughts. They're paying for kind of your perspective. So it becomes a little muddy sometimes to put a value on that. But what I typically have done is whatever I think initially I want to charge, I sometimes double it or do three times it. We have this idea, this concept called the regret number. So it's typically that number that you want to shy away from because it gets to the point of being regretful that you've taken the assignment or that you've taken the coaching client on or the training. So I have a certain regret number that I will not go down past for a certain engagement, and so that's sort of what I do, and try to stay consistent with the pricing that I have for various arms of my business. So hopefully this answers your question, and I'm loving the app, man. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.